Mhm. What is happening, crew? You are back with your boys. You are back with El Capitan and Suavi. Much love to you, whoever you are, wherever you're coming from. So thankful to be here with you and for you to be here with us. Dad, how are you this morning?
I'm diamonds. Couldn't be any better. Just fantastic today.
That's what I like to hear,
Running,
babe.
running a couple of minutes late, but we're here
Hmm.
and bells on, ready to rock.
Yeah,
I'm doing really well, and it's a fine morning, a little chilly, but not too bad. It'll be a lovely day. So I'd like to go to the park, but got too many chores to do. But I'm in gone, as you
yes.
guys know. We'll talk about that later in the show, maybe. But
Hmm.
how are you doing, son? How's your day?
Uh, it's just getting started here. It's like one of those times where you take a poll, it's like, hey, crew, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bloodshot do my eyes look for my Christmas party last night? It's a,
Yeah.
you know, but hey, I'm right here. And I left the party. Like, I had the option to stay the night and, continue on, but I could not be bothered to miss this
Wow.
because, yeah, because you guys are important to
We
me.
are.
And, you know, that's that job. And, this is this one. And this one is the one that I definitely chose to do and make. And that's special. That is special. And like what's cool too, Dad, is like I I'm a part of doing two things, that I'm excited about, getting up for and doing. And it's like I'm like pinching myself, man. I you know me better than anybody. Like I spent my whole life running around chasing different jobs and careers, and to have like two that I'm like passionate about and you know soak up my time, and it's just I'm pinching myself, man. I'm super thankful.
I'm hearing it. Well, we're honored that you would bless us with your presence here today. 'Cause I know you'd rather just stay up and talk till the sun comes up with all your
Yeah,
homies. But
that's true. That's
honorable.
true. But
Yeah.
I get to I get to try to get up before sunrise here and talk to my other homies. So
Love it.
this is why I'm alive, everybody. Just to come here and have great
Yeah.
conversations.
We're
Love you
we're
guys.
very yeah, it's a good community. We are
That's right, Bobby. Just keep partying on.
keep partying on. I was
Yeah.
I actually look human today. Yesterday was not so good. Um yeah. I was up till Friday night. I was up till 2 in the morning.
Oof.
Uh I
That's
was
that's
I will
late for
just say,
you, early bird.
yeah, I had 2 days of whew, business associations, meetings.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 10 hours Thursday and minimum of 12 hours Friday, minimum. Uh, Business partners and associations and things we're ironing out and things we're working for the future of everybody in this crew and many others, and nothing but exciting things for our future, by the way. So fantastic relationships being really solidified, and the opportunities for our future just couldn't be any better. So it was worth staying up till 2 in the morning. We celebrated a little bit of an association that we had with some cigars at the end of the night, which wrecked me the following morning because 2 o'clock in the morning is a little late for a cigar, but hey, sometimes you got to take one for the team. But it was celebratory.
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore, so I think, I'm going to partake in cigars occasionally, and probably not the best thing for you, but you know what, Becky, thanks for bringing that up. I heard Thursday's show was sensational. I have not heard it or listened to it or seen it, but I heard they crushed it. I had 2 people tell me that they had them in tears, laughing and in tears all in the same show. And I was like, wow, Matt, that's amazing. Like maybe I should check that show out, So, yeah, those are, other than this man, the probably 2 most important people in my life at this point. They're very near and dear to me, being my lovely wife, Elizabeth, and Simon, who's, I call him the Swiss Army knife. He's everything. He does a little bit of this, a little negotiating, a little banking, a little crypto, a little trader, a little fills in on video when you need him.
He'll recover your crypto, somehow miraculously.
Yeah. So like he and Ron are so instrumental to the team.
Yeah.
Like
Swiss Army
you guys don't believe. Yeah. And Marielle, which I hope you guys are all going to meet one day. She couldn't come to the show, but Marielle as well.
She's doing a phenomenal job for us. Thank you, dear.
Yeah. And I'm really hoping that Joanna, who helped us out for many years and could be in the chat, you never know, that Joanna would show up at her party as well. We're hoping for that because she was a big part of the beginning of what we did. So
yes,
she's moved on to other pastures, if you will. And so
she's a go-getter.
That's that's how we get here. That we get. Yeah.
Yeah. And well said, Dad.
We have quite a team behind us. And
we do. And the one forming regarding really investing and we were all talking about yesterday. I cried twice yesterday, everybody, because it's a lot of happy news, and it's a lot of my brothers and sisters, the people that are around us are the right people. We see it in you, and it's like, wow, like we wouldn't have had this opportunity, or we wouldn't have attacked it from this angle, or we wouldn't have. It's like we got the right people with the right stuff coming together at the right time. And thank you for putting in the 20 hours this week, Dad. This guy's fighting for us, everybody. He's fighting for us, and I will not forget that. I will never forget the work that you've done on this channel, and what you've done to put us in this position, Dad. This is happy cry, pinch yourself times. And it's like, how do we that became 80% of the conversation. I was talking to Simon for like an hour or 2 yesterday, and it was like, how do we help other people? How do we insulate it, and how do we reinforce it in ourselves and get it done so that we can be the people that are really good at sharing it and continue to get it done. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it, which is so fun. So fun. We were talking about, like, you and I were talking about yesterday, Dad, like you get to be both kind of forms of yourself. Now you get to be in the room with people, having big conversations, making big decisions, and you also get to be yourself in those conversations and decisions, which is the guy that I started this channel with, which is the guy that literally wants to, like, hey, I'm sure everybody else kind of feels the same way we do, right? Yeah, we all want to do better, and we want the freedom of our time and of our lives. I think, I think we should do this. I think we should go for it. That's who my dad is.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, man, that you're paving the way here, because I know you're going to help a lot of people, and I know you're going to empower your son to be who he's supposed to be, and to wear my heart outside here and find ways to, better humanity, person to person, moment to moment, investment to investment. I'm excited to chase that with you. Very excited. So.
Yeah, I think we offer something. I know we offer something for the crew that going forward is going to be very significant.
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk about a lot of the particulars, but they're in the background. And I just want everybody to know that I know everybody already knows that about my son and I, that we don't just think of each other or ourselves. We think of everybody in the crew equally. And we really do. I've set forth on a journey and a path to uncomplicating people's financial future as best I possibly can. And sometimes it's futile. You just run into hurdles and blocks and problems and banking issues and that regulatory, you can't do this and you can't do that. It's so amazing to me, and I know you've been every step of the journey, Brent. It's so amazing to me that I don't even run into a roadblock, like, at all, ever. Like, everything is just like more and more. How high do you want to aim? It's okay, Ellen. You're okay, Ellen. I'm just gonna pour it on the crew, and I'm gonna pour it into everybody's lives in the crew. It's very evident to me that this is bigger than all of us, and every day it shows it to me, and I'm just like, wow, I really embarked on we've embarked on a journey that cannot be stopped. This is bigger than bigger than XRP. This is bigger than Bitcoin. This is bigger than crypto. This is your financial lives are evolving right now with products that people don't even understand yet. And returns on money, returns on principal is going to completely be thrown up in the air and recalculated. All of it. And to be someone on the groundbreaking floor of a lot of that stuff and the future of how man will be shown, everyday citizens of the world is going to be shown how this all works. Like, I had a great conversation with a gentleman yesterday, and he was talking to me. He was like, he said, Alan, you're like Robin Hood. And I'm like, well, that's kind of, yeah. Okay. I'll go with that. It's a compliment, totally a compliment. But what I'm really looking at is I'm more like the Pied Piper. I'm showing everybody what I'm learning. I'm not doing it for you. I'm saying, hey, this is what can happen in your life, and here's the avenues and what to do with it. So it's a combination of both a little bit. I don't want the praise, and I'm not your financial guru. I'm simply the guy that's going to plug you into the abilities that we all have going forward. And it's so exciting because I didn't really have how every time you go through life and you start a YouTube channel or whatever it might be, and you think it's just going to be about crypto, and then it evolves into something else and something else and something else. What I really noticed over the last probably 6 months to a year is, I think what you and I, Brent, or this channel would be known for is creating wealth for people. Not just that they bought and held crypto. We're going to be known years from now, or going on many shows and many different things going forward. We're going to be kind of known for more of the people that broke the ice, not just on DeFi, but on many other avenues for them to create wealth for their family. Or I don't even want to say wealth. I want to say the word income streams, to where they don't have to go to work. Yeah. And I see so many people send me this, oh, Alan, you should watch this motivational speaker. They're doing great works and they're doing good things. And they're trying to, I really got into Daniel Priestley recently. His works are really, really cool. Because he's really good about explaining the structure, about getting networking going. And then you get clientele in, and then the clientele does this, and then they make you rich. No. Right. That's cool. Yeah. That's for the people that are trying to become wealthy through other people. What I'm trying to say is, how do I get everybody wealthy? It's not like, hey, let's get Alan and Brent wealthy. No, how do I get people to create their own incomes? It's a different twist, and it's coming, and it's very it's not rocket science, and it's not impossible, and it's a journey in which you and I are going to be on, and it's going to be a lot of fun to bring it to people. Yeah,
that is well said, and very true of the situation that we've sacrificed for, we've worked for, and what the people around us have brought. And we're no geniuses. We aren't. But we're willing to make the connections, and we're willing to have the conversations, and we're, apparently the kind of people that other people want to work with. We saw that in each other. So that's why we started this thing, and we see it in you, which is why we continue on, and it's just been a wealth, financially and spiritually and mentally. So excited to be on this ride with y'all.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more with what you said, Dad. It's what it is.
It is really bringing it.
You're the dude, so that's what we call you. It is what it is.
Yeah, I've been called worse.
Yeah,
that's like people are commenting. Yeah, buying back your time. Yeah, exactly. Peace of mind and buying back your life and your time. This is exactly what I'm talking about. But it's that and more. It's your freedom. And this debt slavery thing, I'm going to really help you with in January. This debt slavery is done for you January 30th. You're going to have the tools, and you're going to say to yourself, wait a minute, stop, Alan, stop. I can't take it anymore. I've heard too much already. I can't believe any of this is true because it's too good to be true. This is what I'm going to present on the 30th. And I know I'm hyping this up a lot, and a lot of people are giving me a hard time about that. Well, and you don't have to sell yourself. We're already there. We're already going. We're already doing. Right. I'm talking about the people that are saying to themselves, well, my niece's nephew's cousin has a dance rehearsal that I can't miss. I'm sorry, Alan, I can't be there. I'm like, you have to understand the importance of what I'm trying to tell you. This will change your financial life. This show will change your life. Whether you decide to use the tools or you get lazy or lackadaisical or, well, I'll get around to that one of these days, that's on you. But you won't be able to walk out of that building and say, hey, I don't know how to do this. I'm just going to be a debt slave and a lemming the rest of my life. Like, you will no longer be able to say that honestly, and you will not be able to, look at Alan and go, dude charged me $400 for 2 days of a blast and a lot of fun, and I didn't get my money's worth. No, that's not what you're going to be saying. You're going to be saying, when's the next one? And how big is it going to get? Because just word of mouth is going to blow this thing up. Yeah, going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Financial sovereignty is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be.
Yeah.
And I even have avenues for the Canadians or whatever nation, state other than the U.S. This is not just for U.S. citizens. It's going to be fun. Should we talk about the trust thing with Ripple, or?
Oh yeah.
I think people are really going to.
Let me read it. Hang on.
I might. Yeah, UK for sure. We have avenues for you, my friend. Yep. I mean, there's fewer, but two of the really important ones you can do. So yeah, don't sweat that. Interview with Judy at the Q&A was excellent. She asked things in a way that a person is curious, answered so good. Nice tidbits regarding Florida too. Thanks, Atlantic. Did anyone see that interview? I haven't even seen
it. I have not yet.
Oh, okay.
But I look forward to it.
Yeah, cool. By the way, I have a hard stop. I have
not.
At noon, our time.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to get out of here too, Dad.
Speaking of Dave and Judy, I have a. How am I supposed to say what I'm doing with Dave and Judy? We're going to talk about the show. We're going to talk about what he may or may not be involved in the show. And so stuff like that. Dave and Judy and I have a meeting later today. So they will be at the show, by the way, in case anybody wants to meet them. Great, fantastic people, by the way. Everything that you see them on screen, that's who they are in reality. A lot like this man right here. Same.
They are. They are. I've enjoyed meeting them and talking to them both. They're that kind of version of that couple that I'd like to be someday.
Yeah.
And, very positive, but very straightforward, very no BS people. And I love them. I love them for that. And they nailed crypto, and they're still in it. They nailed the last bowl, but they're still in it and still having coffee with you. Cheers to Dave. And still seeking out and running down the next thing, which is XRP. It just kind of is. Speaking of,
he's timeless.
So we'll get to the bank here, but of course the one person in the world who would message me about it, and I had already read it, but he's like, dude, have you read this? Of course, was the legend with Sean, and just a random text message. So my phone died, and Christmas party and the whole 9 yards here last night, this morning. Said, hey man, let me know if you have time to listen to a new song I made. And I didn't respond. Right, phone died.
I love that he's waiting.
I take that as a no on the New England clam chowder. Charged phone back. Responded to him before show. Just send me the effing song. I was at my work Christmas party. If I had been drinking from the toilet, I may have been killed. So love you, Sean.
Yeah.
If you're watching this, brother, we're about to read this puppy right here.
Well,
This is
thanks,
coming in
Becky.
from Brad Garlinghouse right here.
All right.
Straight from the man. Huge news. Ripple just received conditional approval for the US OCC to charter Ripple National Trust Bank. This is a massive step forward. First, for the RLUSD, setting the highest standard for stablecoin compliance with both federal OCC and state NYDFS oversight. To the banking lobbyists, your anti-competitive tactics are transparent. You've complained that crypto isn't playing by the same rules, but here's the crypto industry directly under the OCC's supervision and standards, prioritizing compliance, trust, and innovation to the benefits of consumers. What are you so afraid of?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was good. I read that.
Brad fights for us as well.
My phone blew up. I was in a meeting and all of a sudden my phone just started vibrating on the table. That was what, day before yesterday morning, right? Here at morning time. And I was like, oh, something happened. And I was with a person that was there with us, Tim. You guys all met him at the show. Tim's an XRP holder as well as I was. I go, well, gentlemen, I gotta take this. And I look at it and it's a screenshot of Zach's show talking about it that Zach sent me. And I was like, oh boy, that's big. So I was like, wow, this is cool. All right. And then so Tim's like across the table. He's like, what's going on? How come your phone's blowing up? And I was like, Ripple just became a trust bank. And he's like, no, they didn't. I would have known about it. I go, no, it just happened. Ripple the bank. Exactly. Yeah.
Global bank.
Right. So
hello.
I don't know. Now if you start looking at right. So now if you start looking at Ripple the bank, and then you start putting that with ETFs, obviously, and then the CME, and then you kind of put that with, two things come to mind, but it becomes an entire product. It's not just a network, right? It becomes, how do we use this whole product going forward? But the one thing that I think, I know it's not lost on this crowd, but the world doesn't really understand yet is ODL. What ODL, on-demand liquidity is like that's the secret sauce of the whole XRP thing. It's bigger than stable coins. It's bigger than all of that. It's like, boom, you don't need collateral. It doesn't matter. You're good for the deal. Here's the deal. Like, it's so key with all this banking connections. I can't even put, everything in the world is based on collateral. Everything. Which is why I say Bitcoin's so important. As people keep saying, oh, well, what do we need Bitcoin for? We're lightning speed with XRP. And I'm like, well, speed with what? Of what? What are you speeding around with? What's the value that you sped from point A to point B? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's on-demand liquidity. Yes, it is. It's on-demand liquidity. That's the liquidity to lube the market-to-market transaction. What is the value that was transmitted from point A to point B? What is that? Was it a house? Was it a jet? Was it a car? Was it a bank loan? Was it a real estate venture? There has to be value in all transaction. This is very big. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. those are the 4 pillars.
Mm-hmm.
You're missing, because you're missing collateral in there, but
right.
the one thing. Now I'm gonna get. You want to hear the downside? Now that we've had our little celebration for 2 days, nobody wants to hear the downside. No, Alan, keep it to yourself. I can't, because something's going on and I don't know what it is. It's a good. If you own XRP, it's a really, really good thing. So disregard everything I'm about to say, or use it with discernment. I want you to try and step back and ask yourself, how is it that Caitlin Long has been denied this for 6 straight years? And these guys submitted, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. Boom, they get it. Something fishy. I'm just saying, wait a minute. She's 100% collateralized. 100. Every dollar for dollar, she's collateralized by a tier now known by the BIS as a tier 1 asset. Yet she can't seem to become a bank. It's very frustrating. She is a bank. She can't be a trust bank. She can't get vetted. And it makes me want to do a ton of research. Unfortunately, I haven't had a lot of time to look into it. However, I will say this. The fact that the court case is behind us, the hurdles seem to be behind us, XRP seems to be getting chosen, and that's what I've always said. You need those daylight, those openings, and this is an opening. The fact that came so clear and so quickly and so concisely for Ripple, okay, that is huge. It's really huge that they are connected. They're part of what's going to be used going forward. Yeah. And like I always say, you're going to be able to tell the winners. The winners are going to become more and more and more obvious. Like every day, especially with just the other day, because that was such huge news for anybody that owned XRP or really believes in RLUSD. The good news doesn't change the price anymore. Did anyone notice it went down? Right. I don't even know how that works. But if you're focused only on the value of the retail price, you're running into stumbling blocks, and it's annoying to you. Don't lose faith. Understand that this thing is being built, and the winners are rising. The cream is rising to the top. And when you start to understand, well, clearly it's this one, and clearly it's this one, and clearly it's that one. That's soon, not exactly today yet, but very soon your portfolio should reflect that. Oh, I've got, fart coin or whatever. You know what I mean? I've got this other coin over here.
I've got poo-poo coin. Poo-poo coin.
Yeah, I used to think it was this thing, or these people and even Cardano's taken a beating lately, like other coins. And I'm not talking about retail price here. I'm talking about who's being chosen, who's being put in the spotlight, who's gone through the lawsuits. Big.
Yeah.
And it's becoming obvious who the winners are. Very obvious.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Landon said there's always a negative, and it's important to remember and to analyze.
Yeah.
It's like you're talking about, Dad. It's like I'm excited to sit down and do some of the research on it, and the point that you're making. It's like not all bad, right? But why the winners? Why? And how? And clearly this horse was built to race and is going to be allowed to race. So
Yeah.
that's why we talk about it for 2 years, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
Why. And yeah, and the positives, man, for
And
hopefully global banking is insane.
Leanne Brady, love you, Leanne. She brought up a great point. SpaceX valued at 1.6 trillion. So, like, if you're looking to invest and you have the money, there's no better stock than Tesla. I know a lot of people don't like whatever he thinks or whatever he does or what. I don't really care what you think of him or whatever else.
Mm-hmm.
Everything the man is doing is so massively profitable. When you build everything in your own factory and you don't buy parts from 25 nations, I'm just saying, like, yeah, nobody can compete with that. Nobody, he's built it from the bottom up, and he hasn't even started, like, anyway. I just saying, when I hear people send me reports or financials, like Goldman Sachs just did one on Tesla, saying it was down. What'd they call it? They're selling their Tesla, or it's a sell. They called it a sell. I'm like, okay, maybe this week, but if you want to hold something more than, I don't know, 6 months, you probably better hold that one. Yeah, it's massive. Yeah.
From what we understand in the past, with, big companies coming to the forefront, and we're the ones making you computers, we're the ones making you cell phones, we're the ones that are this is what you're going to have in your house, in your hand. This is, the cream rises to the top, and it it begs the questions, like the crew's talking about Solana, Dad, and even in the top 10, what rises to the top?
Yeah.
Solana has huge backing, but what does everybody end up using? And I'm with my dad. He's been talking about this forever. I think it's multiples. It's many. It ain't just one or two. That's kind of the beauty and the nature of blockchain. There will be some used, like Tezos was mentioned, for data storage. Like we're seeing that happen with, I want to say, the DMV is using it, for their data storage platform. It's like there will be different uses for sure, and maybe what you have is going to be utilized, but it's really going to be to go weather the storm the way that it has, and to be what it is utility wise. I mean, XRP is crazy. This is an animal mother, this thing. And I'm glad the crew is passionate about it, because it if you can get global banking right, if you can get one-to-one trading right, you've changed something. You've changed the world. And I don't know if Bitcoin's going to be that. I don't know if Solana's going to be that. I don't know if all these other things are going to be that, Dad. Like even stable coins, I think there's a lot of questions, and there's a lot of, maybe a little investor resentment, and questions. But it's like, something like this was built for this, and now we're seeing throughout time that the company is built for this, and the people are willing to go and kind of put their hands in the mud and get it done. It's like, it ain't perfect, but man, I'm impressed. I am impressed.
When you look at when you look at all the utility, everything has a different use case. So when I talk about Solana, a lot of people, I hate Solana, whatever. I hate Bitcoin, or I hate, Ethereum, or whatever, they all have different use cases. And if you're not mature enough to understand that statement, that's okay. But you need to at some point say, okay, well, how good is Apple at making cars? They're just not. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you need diversification because our society has different interests, and all economic avenues have different tools. There's just like Solana, but like, I don't even own any Solana, I don't think. But like, I talk about Solana so often because it's not maybe, they're
Right.
the exchange. Every stock exchange is going to run on Solana. All of them. And I don't care if you don't like that statement. I don't even own the coin, and I'm telling you what's about to happen. Like, all of them are in bed with them already. Just look at the Fortune 500, and half of the people that support Solana are all trading mechanisms and banks and Goldman Sachs and the rest of them in exchange floors. They're going to use Solana to trade their tokenized stocks. Like, that's not maybe anymore. Like, they're already 80% of all crypto trading goes through Solana, all of it. And as much as I love the XRP, it's like XRP is like minuscule percentages of movement on chain. And that's, could it switch and go the other? Of course. Yeah, it could. It could be built on, but I don't see that being their use case. Their use case is banking transaction. They've been built to be that. Day one, that's who they are. You stay in your lane and you crush it. And that's what they're going to do. And it's easy. It's easy to see the picture forming, And these, like I just mentioned a few minutes ago, this is when okay, like before, you would get news and a coin would go up 10%.
Right.
The fact that you're getting massive fundamental news and nothing's moving, where you're at. Now you're in a massive movement that is being foundationally built, that one day it's just going to say, oh, wow, how did Amazon get to $1 million a share? How did that happen? Oh my God. The public's going to have that oh my God moment. Well, how did that happen? Well, gee, I missed another one. Shucks. And it's just, like, after a while you're like, wake up,
I wasn't patient. I didn't sit on my egg.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, but I got those cool rims on my car, man. Yeah.
Those are dope.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Those are dope rims. Look at me. Never mind, I got to spin those rims to McDonald's and back. Never mind. It's sad, but it's true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're all just lucky. That's it. We just got lucky.
Yeah. A bunch of Dumases, just fumbling our way through the universe here. Hi.
Yeah. Oh, all that wasted
no
time.
Intelligence, no sense about us. None.
Yeah.
Clowns.
Yeah.
That was my favorite. That's still one of my favorite comments of all time on this channel. You guys are clowns. And then there's like a little clown emoji right at the end of it. Boom, right there.
Yeah.
HA on one cheek and sure enough PPY right there on the other.
Yeah.
None of it's financial advice, everyone.
No.
No.
No. Why would you do that?
No.
And by the way, you're not just gonna like, you don't have to pick Ripple or XRP coin over Solana or Bitcoin over XRP, or you're not gonna have to do that. This is what this channel is about going forward. The coins you have are great. You don't need anything else. You're good to go.
Yeah.
But what you need is an income. And you need to know how to make money. So you can make money, you can keep your bag, right? So whatever your bag is, whatever your passion or your love or your studying or your thousands of hours of, I've got tens of thousands of hours in crypto, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all do to some degree. Whatever those coins are, be flexible when the winner is obviously picked. I talk about that a lot. Yeah. When they walk up and say, all of Wall Street's going to run on this coin, you might want to get some of it. I'm just saying, you might want to consider doing that. Yeah. But right now, winners before they've been chosen. So a little riskier. But the top 10 coins, that's why I was talking about the top 10 coins. They're not up there because nobody likes them. They're up there because they have a social presence, they have a utility case, and they have people that believe in the fundamentals. And there's been enough research done on them to where they've risen to the top, and that, there's no denying any of that. People that hate Ethereum, I never got down with that. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of Ethereum. I don't even own much of it. I got some laying around somewhere, but I'm not a fan of it. But if you think that's going away, well, good for you. But, you might be wrong. You probably are wrong. In fact, I know you.
Look at what they did.
It's not going. Yeah. Yeah. It's sort of like XRP. Anybody will walk up to you, well, I don't like XRP. And it's like, well, that's fine. How much research have you done on it? Oh, I know what's going on. And you just look at them and go, all right, okay, next conversation. Yeah. It's not even worth arguing with somebody.
Uh-huh.
It's like when somebody walks up to you and starts, well, why do you like Formula One? I'm a stock car guy. It's like, well, you're going to convince them to like Formula One? No, that's futile. Like, why would you waste your life or your moments or your time? You're just like, okay, you don't dig Formula One. Cool. All right. Pass the beer nuts. Next.
How's your ice cream cone taste, dude?
Yeah. Right. How about blondes? Can we agree on that, or
yeah?
Where are we at there?
Do we talk about women now or later? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Can we agree on anything?
I will, Becky, I can think of several people that will claim that I am lucky.
I know, yeah. No, that's right.
Oh yeah. Coming to a theater near you.
Henry.
I hope and pray for all of you on it. And I believe it more strongly than ever. And it's cool. It's cool that, through all of you, we've grown and the connections are being made. And it's like, we can figure out how to make incomes together. And we can afford to do this and that, have the rims, keep your XRP, keep whatever coin you have, and that is the mission here. That is like the goal. And, you've all heard Simon talk about it a lot on here and on his show. It's, how do we plant the money tree? How do we get the soil right? How do we, get the seeds? Okay, we got all that stuff working for us here. We got it going. Now, how do I go and teach other people how to fish? That's what I'm excited about, Dad, for this coming year, what I'm really thankful for now and coming in the next year, it's like having the ability, having the liquidity to get the garden right, and then how do you teach people how to fish? Like as soon as it happens for Brent now, it's like, well, okay, now how do I do this? How do I teach this? How do we get it done? And you all have reinforced that spirit in the two of us. So thank you.
I'm not going to teach. Yeah, I'm going to make this statement, and I hopefully I've made this very clear. I am not going to teach you how to fish. I'm going to teach you how to catch. Period. It's not maybe. This is a done deal. You will catch fish, and you will have the knowledge to catch fish the rest of your life. And I don't want any of you to ever doubt yourself or your abilities, or think somebody's smarter than you are, or some banking institution or some brokerage or my broker is smarter about anything. And I need to bow to him, to have him, and I'll just give him my money and I'll take whatever he gives me. No, you're not that fool anymore. Okay. You're just not. And you'll walk out of that building and you'll say, well, I know what to do. And with a few people's help, not just Alan and Brent, like other people that are going to be in that room there with staff to help you answer all the hard questions, you're going to have the tools, and you have the network, and you're going to have the communication, and you're going to have the QR and the email and the phone numbers to contact our network that we're going to have built for you. And you're going to walk out of that building saying, I know how to succeed. And I'm not here to I don't need to sell another human being a product for me to get rich or me to do well in life. That's not what we're promoting. It's not a multi-level marketing. Hey, dude, if you get 5 guys, you get in free. No, we're not doing that. We're giving you the tools to catch fish. Period. I don't need your commission. I don't need to make money off your back. I don't need any of that. I'm done even considering those angles. Sure, I'm going to have to pay for staff, of course. Yeah, there's going to have to be people paid. But those are going to be people that are going to want to do the job because they're going to have the same tools. Like one of the most frustrating things for me is when somebody comes to me and says, well, I have this trading platform like Go Baby Trader, which I absolutely love, Ed. But it's like, okay, let me get this straight. I need to pay you $29.95 to go learn how to trade? Wait a minute. Or buy your robot? If you need my $29.95 so bad, why don't you just trade more often and make more money and then give it to me for free? Well, the issue with giving people anything for free is if they don't have skin in the game, they're not in the game. And that's the thing you learn. But the people that want to help you and that want to work with you, and they do work with you, and they say, well, let me teach you how to do this. Let me teach you the tool that I created, which is the Go Baby Trader is an absolute tool that if that's the only tool you use the rest of your life, you will do well. You could clearly do well on that. Yeah. Very clearly.
Comments here.
That's the email that you email to get tickets to the show. If If you sell tickets, that'd be great. That's cool. I don't really care. I don't want you to miss the event.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll even tell you that you could show up Saturday. I don't care. If you live in the neighborhood, don't come Friday. Just come Saturday to the park.
Hmm?
You need to know this stuff. And I'm not going to talk about it on YouTube. I'm just not. If I go on a speaking tour after this, which I'm probably going to do, I'm just going to tell you that, I'm going to go and I'm going to explain to people how to do this stuff. No. I'm going to say, you need to go to my site or my link, or you need to be in my Discord, or you need to be in something that's private, because it's, how do I put this? SEC sensitive. And I don't need those fools on my back, because right now, Mr. Burns isn't hired, but there's going to be another stooge just like him that comes along, and they're going to want to say, well, this guy's doing way too good for the people that are following him. We just can't have that. He's making all of us brokerage who are stealing from the sheep look bad.
He's making us look like crooks.
Yeah. Yeah. We resemble crooks.
Uh-huh.
We're not crooks, are we? Are we the bad guys?
We're not Robin Hood either.
What's that?
I love that point you made earlier. We're not Robin Hood either.
No.
Not trying to steal from you. We ain't trying to steal from you. We're trying to do it right.
I'm going to give you the tools.
That feels good. That feels good.
Right.
That feels right. So
I'm going to give you these tools. You're going to go,
don't stop us.
Alan just gave me the tool. I don't have to pay Alan for the tool. He just gave me the tools. Now I can give them to someone else. My brother-in-law, my whatever, my niece who needs help, my friend who just lost her job. Yeah, we're talking about lunkers here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Man, Bobby, I love you. I can't wait to meet you too. Bobby's talking about what he hates this morning. I'm with him. I hate XRP because I'm addictive. I can't sell any. I can't do anything with it except wait. But I hate XRP because I'm addictive. I can't sell.
Yeah.
And,
no, and
goes on to say that can't wait to meet us. And Bobby, of course, you're 94, baby. Some of my favorite human beings in the world. I can't wait to meet you too. I can't wait, to not just be a chat, but I feel your energy and I see you, and I'm thankful for it.
Yeah.
We're going to get the lunkers, Clay. We're going to find a way to reel in the lunkers. Can't wait to spend the weekend with you, bro. Much love to Clay. Oh, the first link wasn't correct.
Yeah. Well, the last one I just had up there was.
Yeah, this one. Want some tickets?
Bobby, just email the crew. It comes to me.
Yeah, go to our website. It is on there.
Yeah. There you go.
And another thing, my dad did not charge for coaching. No. And we all know a lot of those people. And those are good people. And but you become reliant upon them. Dad's shown me behind the curtain here. we want you to become reliant upon you and watch you get it done. Just like my dad wants me to do. And I will. And I'll be on here talking about it and showing you how to do it. That's what I've been broke this whole time. The whole time we've done this show, I've been coming back from moving from another state and changing jobs and, buying and selling crypto and the whole 9 yards, guys. But when I'm in a position to do it like the way the crew is doing it and do it like the way my dad is doing it, I want to be on here so you can see it. I want you, if you can see the change in me, I'd be like, if Brent can pull this off, dude, no problem. Yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
Any fool can fish.
That's it.
And coming straight from the fly fisherman, I'm glad you're gonna show everybody how to do it right.
And it's gonna be fun.
Bag some fish, man. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet.
Unfortunately, guys, I gotta roll. I've got 2 phone calls to make, and then I gotta get on with Judy and Dave.
Yeah.
But
right
I kind of got a hard stop here.
I do too. I gotta get going.
Yeah. Right.
I got a niece to hang out with and Christmas lights to see.
There's Simon. Hey, Simon, I'm going to give you a call as soon as the show's over. I need to talk to you about something. But also, let's see. Is there a Discord? There is not a Discord. No, not yet. There will be something similar. Okay, something similar. A little more private. I hope a little more private. We'll just call it that. And it's coming. Yeah, that will be at least announced at the show, if not prior to the show. But anybody that's at the show will be given access to it. Yeah. I understand there's many people that are in the UK or in Australia or wherever you may be. Those people will probably be onboarded at some point in some way. Okay. But for right now, I want to see how many people at the show get onboarded, because it might be all we can handle. And understand, there'll be other shows. I hope anyway. There'll be other shows. 6 months, a year down the road, we'll do another show, and then you'll be able to get in. But this one is really the one you want to be in, because I may never do it again. I mean, honest to God, I may never do an onboarding like this again, because I'm not looking for thousands of people. I'm just not. That's not what I'm trying to create here. It's more like hundreds at the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, B-Man, let's try and get out of here.
Yeah. Man, much love to you all. Happy holidays to you. We'll see y'all here hopefully before Christmas. But yeah, very thankful. Thankful for my parents and my friends, people I get to work with, people I get to see in here, and people I get to meet in January. Very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Thankful for Simon. I'm thankful
Let's do
for
a show in
Sam.
Mammoth. We will do a show in Mammoth.
Thankful for the Waynes of the world and my brothers from the north.
Wayne Pollard. Yeah, brother, I can't wait to see you at the show. And
our wrench, Becky. Thankful.
We're gonna
being with us.
We're gonna clean up at the show. Trust me, there's 2 or 3 people that I have coming that I can't wait. I'm gonna be in the crowd watching. Like, dude, that guy is. Shh. Let's listen to what he has to say.
He really showed up.
I can't wait.
He came to our party.
So much good stuff we have for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's try and get out of here, B-Man. Everybody, have a great weekend. I will be seeing you this coming Thursday. I have nothing planned. So thank you for Simon and my lovely wife, Elizabeth, for filling in for me Thursday. I will be back this Thursday.
Right on. We'll see you on Thursday, Dad. I love you, man.
All right, guys. Love